the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, told the New York Times that there is a tape. It's less than 2 minutes long, but he believes it contains a conversation that proves that the president didn't do anything wrong, because Giuliani says the president tells Michael Cohen in this recording that if Cohen did make a payment to somebody, to write a check instead of sending cash, so there would be some sort of a record of the transaction. The woman that Cohen and Trump were talking about on this call that was apparently scooped up by Michael Cohen's lawyers as they were going through all of his correspondences, trying to figure out what was privileged and what was not, is named Karen McDougal. You see her on the screen right there. She claims that 12 years ago she had a 1-year-long affair with then businessman Donald Trump. She later came out in April and said that she regretted it. She started apologizing to Melania Trump. And the reason that she came out in April is because that is when she was released from a deal that she had made with the company that owns the National Enquirer, which she says paid her $150,000 for her story, but then never ran it. She was then freed as part of an agreement. She came out, and we haven't heard much about her again for the last 3 months or so, until now when we learned about this secret recording. Harris.
All right. I am curious to know if there's any response from the White House. I'm also curious about something you said. Just want to drill down on the facts here. So did I hear you correctly saying that this came about because of Cohen's attorneys unearthing this? I do understand that they were among those documents that were seized as federal authorities were hitting several of his locations. But first, the White House response.
Nothing from the White House yet. We did hear from President Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani. Lanny Davis, who's representing Michael Cohen and part of this matter, told the New York Times that they're not going to comment on this right now. But in terms of where this recording was located, remember when Michael Cohen's office and hotel room and house were raided by federal authorities who were trying to figure out if he ever had any kind of a conversation inappropriately about payments that could have possibly violated campaign finance laws. Cohen came out and said, wait a second, I'm a lawyer. Anything that you find is going to be privileged information between me and a client. So his legal team has been going through trying to figure out what they think might be privileged information that could not be used in any kind of a court case. And they are the ones who notified the president's legal team. That's how Rudy Giuliani says that he knows about this.
Right.
So.
And Giuliani is acknowledging that the conversations on those tapes actually happened. What he's saying, from everything I'm reading, and this is the New York Times reporting as well, is that there was nothing illegal or criminal about any of this with regard to the president. We'll report the facts and follow them as they pop up. Peter Doocy, thank you for your reporting.